What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on No Man's Sky, and this video is for, in case you're wondering, because I know a lot of you kind of do get mixed up with my No Man's Sky playlists. I have two different playlists. I have an advanced one, and I have this one, which is for beginners. So this is for beginners. You can still watch it if you're advanced. Maybe you'll get something out of it, but it's probably something you already don't know. That's not right. It's probably nothing you already don't know. So we came to this next area here from the last video. As you can see, it has a weird little icon there. That icon is actually for the Atlas. So it's not that red one, it's this one. So the icon is actually for the Atlas. If you look at the little icon there where it has the skull, what that means is that this is a pirate controlled area. Now you won't be able to see that skull if you don't have the what's it called, the conflict scanner for your ship. So if we take a look at my ship here, the conflict scanner is, I don't even have one myself. Alright, so I guess you don't need it. Oh, you know what? It's probably showing because I'm already here. Because we're already here, so we know what it is. But you can make the conflict scanner. Conflict scanner is this one here. So you would need a walker brain. That's a little hard to get as a beginner person. But you can definitely try for it. Just kill a whole bunch of, what are they called? The sentinels until a walker comes out. Kill the walker, and they drop a walker brain 100% of the time. And then if you want to check for economies, you can also get this one. This is just for when you're in the galaxy map here, for when you select a new galaxy. So if I was to look at this one here, we have not been there. You can see that it won't show me any of the information. The economy says data unavailable, and the conflict says data unavailable. But yeah, so it's only showing that skull because we do have the, or because we're already there. I do apologize for that. I thought it was that I already installed the conflict scanner, but I guess not. But anyway, so if you end up here and you didn't realize that it was a pirate station, you can tell it is a pirate station once you come over to the space station here, because it won't say space station. It'll actually say Outlaw Station. And you can tell it's an outlaw one by the way it looks. So it looks all beaten up, like if, you know, it took a couple shots. Now I will say some of these, there is also abandoned stations that look exactly like this. The difference is with the way this one's glowing. So you can see there it's kind of pulsating like an orange color. The abandoned ones will pulsate red, and they won't have any other color. It'll just go from red to nothing back to red. This one has like a bluish, greenish, and then it goes into orange. Now once you come in here, it is going to look all red in here. It is going to be a little bit different of a layout, but everything for the most part is pretty much the same. So once you actually come in here, we're going to go ahead and jump out here. You can see that the portal is over here to the left. It's always active. It does the same thing as the other portal that we've used before. You can see over here we have our weapon if you guys would like to buy one. We have a scrap dealer. He is your black market guy. He's the one that I believe, yeah, so he wants to sell you coordinates and stuff like that. Sometimes if you go up there, there's NPCs. If you guys are just trying to learn words and stuff, sometimes you can find an NPC hanging out up here by this trash barrel. Same thing on the other side, but they're not always up there. What kind of ship do we have here? Okay. Alright, and then an explorer ship. Okay, and then you have your damaged core up there. You have your thing right here, and if you want to modify your person, the only thing I don't think is here is to modify your ship. Nope, that's it over there. So you can sell or scrap your ship or modify it with that thing over there. Right here is where you can buy your what's it called, your space suit inventory, your exosuit inventory. And then right here you have the contraband agent. He will sell you stolen goods or illegal black market goods. These do sell for a lot. As you can see, these here, you can buy them for 67,000. I don't think that they sell it for that much, but you can definitely take a look and see about selling them. I did buy one of everything so far, so we have one of these, looks like sells for 17,000. We have one of these, sells for 9,000, and we have one of these, which sells for 18,000. So I just grabbed one of each. We're going to try taking them to a different area and see if they're going to be worth more somewhere else. Because obviously this is an Outlaw Station, so we're not going to sell them back to the same people. If we take a look here, oh, I accidentally searched that plant. That's not what I was trying to do. Let me talk to the guys. Stop searching plants. Here we go. Oh, where'd it go? Here we go. Nope. Come back. Come back. I have never had this issue. Why is it on that plant? How many times can I do the plant for carbon? I don't want to do the plant anymore. Alright, so here we go. This is just like missions, regular missions. The difference is most of the items that it will give you are going to be illegal goods. This one here is actually a big one, salvage frigate modules. Those are worth quite a bit, or you can obviously save it for when you get a frigate and you can give it to that. You can also get tons of units, tons of nanites, things like that. Cursed dust, that probably sells for quite a bit. We're not going to do any of these missions, but I at least want to show them off to you guys. And then over here, you have your salvage dealer. So this guy here, he will sell you upgrades for basically everything. You just have to know the type that you're buying. So positron, that's going to be for your weapon. The life support, that's going to be for your exosuit. Phase beam, that's going to be for your multi-tool. The photon cannon, that's going to be for your ship. So obviously the hyperdrive is going to be for your ship. So you just have to know what type you're buying here. They can get pretty expensive, but they are also random. So if I was to buy two of these, two of the photon cannons, I might get one that'll do damage plus 50 and a cooldown of something else. And then if I open up a second one, even though I bought two from the same guy, the other one might be damage only 10 and the cooldown might be higher or something like that. That's just a random thing that I wanted to explain to you guys. But he does have some pretty good stuff in here. If I were you guys, you don't have to do this. This scanner module right here, I will go ahead and buy that, and I'm actually going to do that. Just because, like we talked about before, one of the easiest ways to make money in the game is by scanning things. And with your multi-tool, the more scanner upgrades you have, the more you're going to be able to get money from scanning things. So if we take this scanner, and then we're going to take the item we just bought, which is right here, our suspicious scanner module, we're going to hit square to install it, put it right next to this one, and it will tell you what it does. So mineral analysis rewards is going to be plus 4,971%, and then our fauna analysis rewards is going to be plus 1,499%. So basically we're going to start getting a crap ton more money for scanning things. So that's why I bought that. If you guys can find S-class ones, I would also say buy those as well. But they work the same way. So if you buy two of the same ones, so like our bolt caster here, we have two S-classes. One might do plus 10, the other one might do plus 20. They might do both plus 1. It is completely random with these, but the more you buy, the better off you are of getting better numbers. Yep, I don't care about that. And then over here, this is what I was talking about. So if you have things to upgrade your ship, or if you have enough nanites or units, you can actually upgrade your starship. So right now we're not going to upgrade ours, but if I wanted to, I could purchase one thing of storage for 7 million units. And we could technically do that because I have 8 million right now, but we're not going to because that is a lot of units. And I don't want to be stuck with just one at the moment. The other thing, let's come back to, is it you? No, it was you. I did go back to the farm and pick up more magnetized ferrites, so we're going to go ahead and sell that. Now, I'm only getting 12,500 now because when I was there last, I accidentally deleted one of the pumps. We were getting 13,000 every time, but now it's only 12,750. So you can see this still sells for $1,000,000, 1,049,812. We're going to go ahead and sell that. That gives us another million up there. So that's how we're making our money at the moment. I also did go, oh, you know what? Can I buy that back? No, well, okay. I think the magnetized ferrite is selling for 85 per unit, per individual unit. I did find some activated copper in this area. It looks like it's only selling for 75 per unit. So I will say magnetized ferrite is still better than activated copper. In fact, we're going to go ahead and sell the activated copper too because we don't need it. I just wanted to see the price difference with that because I was going to show you guys that, but it's not really worth trying to put a farm in this area. And then the last thing I want to show you guys, we're going to jump back in our ship. We're going to come out of here. The icon that we were talking about in the beginning, when it showed the galaxy map, that is for the actual atlas, which is part of the storyline. So if we turn towards the atlas, which is behind here, I think. There it is right there. It looks like just a big diamond type thing. It looks almost like the space station, except it is an atlas interface. It will always have this icon on it. But once you get close, you will see exactly what it looks like. Just looks like a big black diamond. And then you'll have to find an opening to it. So the opening is probably on the other side. So we're going to fly around. You can see the blue light right there coming out of it. So that's on the other side. That's where the opening's at. So we come around here. Oh, no, the blue light was actually the sun there. Okay. You have a red light? It has a red light. Okay. Don't pay attention to that blue light I was talking about. Pranked you. Fooled you guys. You don't know what you're talking about. Alright, and it's, I guess there's a planet behind here that it's picking up because it says decaying nuclear planet. It should not be showing any of that. That's one of the planets that's behind the place. So this is our first time coming in here to speak with the Atlas. There's just a couple things I want to point out. It does not really matter which options you pick in here because it will give you options to pick, but there is a couple things I want to point out. So first, these little things here on the ground, they will teach you Atlas words. Not always, but when you walk over them and they pop like that, sometimes you will learn an Atlas word. And don't make a liar out of me, game. Teach me at least one word. I normally run through and I get all of these things, but it is kind of annoying running around getting all of these. And did they change the language in the game? I know there was an update. I know I don't know all the Atlas words yet. There's a new one. It's not going to tell me anything at all. Maybe this is because the first one I came to. What about this? There we go. So we learned the word Atlas. Now obviously you guys don't have to run around and get all of these, but if you're trying to communicate with the Atlas and you're trying to understand what it's actually saying, then you may want to at least pick these up. One of the catches to this is I don't think you will ever understand fully what the Atlas is saying because the story is so short that you don't learn all the words anyway, which is crazy. At least from my understanding. I could be completely wrong about that. Alright, and then when you come up here, you have these two things here where it says search, it has question marks. Normally, these aren't always this, but normally these are warp cells. This is just to help you get to the next Atlas. So if you come up to it, hold square. Yep, there's one warp cell. There's a second warp cell. So that's the Atlas up there. And like I said, this is part of the story. You don't have to do this, but it is the best way to advance in the game and get further a lot quicker. So we can talk with this Nexus thing here. It's saying a whole bunch of words that we clearly do not understand. It says the Atlas called to me to this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship, it demands obedience, it welcomes me. It knows what I am, it offers a gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. The Atlas asks me to follow its path. So you can refuse it, and then every time that you come and speak with one of these, it will give you the option to do it again or not do it. In order for you to accept, it does say you have to have the milestone of Pathfinder or above, which I think is it's an easy one to get. We'll have to look and see what Pathfinder is, but we'll go ahead and accept it. Because like I said, it is part of the mission. It is an easy way to advance in the game. It says, I will accept this. The sky is deep and full of wonders, and the path to enlightenment opens to me. So now it taught us how to make a captured nanode. And we just need chromatic metal to make it. So I'm not going to show you guys making the nanode and all that. That just has to do with the story, just like we're already talking about. But at least now you know what the Atlas looks like. And you know that if you do come in here and grab it, that you should probably pick up all those little bubbles that are around, just to get the extra words learned and stuff. It's not a requirement, but you can do it. And I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. I just want to show you guys what a pirate system looked like, so that you guys know. A lot of times in this area, not always just in this area, but a lot of times in this area, you will get something like that. That's crazy that that popped up right when I was talking about it. So you'll get something like this. So it says bounty target down on the bottom right. It says that there's a fugitive in the area, and it has this icon here. Oh, let me get around this. It has the skull icon showing that they're where the pirate is. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's in this area. Is it above us? There it is. So that right there, you can see down on the bottom right, that is Pirate King Nagabali. If you can kill him, it says hunt and destroy to claim 140,000 units. Fugitive threat level, I didn't see what it was. We'll wait one more second to see if we can see what it is. Significant. So I think we can still take him. We're going to go ahead and head over to him. There we go. We're right next to him. We're just going to go ahead and start aiming at him. And I will say this, be careful doing these if your ship is not equipped for it, if you don't like doing combat, if you're bad at the combat. I'm not trying to belittle anyone saying that you guys suck at combat or anything, but I am giving you a warning, because if you're bad at combat, this is going to be very hard for you, and there are other ones that are a lot more difficult. And here I am just holding L2, and he's literally just circling me. We can't even hit him. So we will come off of that, and we're going to try to do this manually here. Trying to catch him right there. So the reason why I'm saying to be careful with this is because just because it says that he's, significant or whatever, it does not mean that he's going to be easy to kill. There will be ones that, well, actually that gave me 180,000. That was not 140. And we also got 3 standing with our Viking. So definitely something you guys might want to consider doing. That was an easy 3 standing with the Viking. But one of the things that I want to point out that I want to make sure that you guys do understand is the how those bounties work. So just because that was an easy bounty for us to go and capture and kill the guy, that does not mean it's always going to be like that. I have came across ones, it's very rare. I think I've only came across 2 of them the entire time this game has been released. But I also don't do a lot of bounty hunting, so I'm not sure how rare it is. But anyway, if you do the bounty hunting and it's someone that is a very high threat level, they're a really high bounty, things like that, and it's worth a lot of money. I think both of the ones that I did were both over $1 million each. And like I said, they're, from what I've seen, they're very rare. But basically what happens is you go to that spot and it's not just him. It'll be like 3 ships there and you're like, okay, well, which one is he? You kill all 3 ships, it was none of those. 2 more ships show up and it's not neither one of those. But basically you go through like 3 different waves and it's the last guy that comes. You kill him and then you get a ton of money. But for the most part, those are easy in my opinion, but like I said, it depends on how good you are with combat and stuff. But I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like I said, just wanted to show you guys the Atlas, the Outlaw Station, as well as the Outlaw or Pirate controlled space area. Actually, this right here, this is what the walkers look like. So if you can kill one of these guys, you can get a walker brain. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. You guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please put it down in the comments section. And I will answer any questions you guys have. Even if I don't know the answer, I will at least look it up for you guys and I will help you out. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.